Welcome back to Save Point, Josh here. While I played the original PS1 Resident Evil titles, I wouldn't have ever called myself a fan of the series. That all changed with the Resident Evil 2 remake that came out in 2018. It really took everything that made the original great and made it work for modern gaming audiences. And in case you haven't been paying attention, they're releasing the next installment, aptly named Resident Evil 3, so I'm going to go over all top 5 things you need to know before it releases on April 3rd. Number 5. As the name implies, it is a direct sequel to its predecessor, Resident Evil 2. Kind of. You see, the events of Resident Evil 3 actually start about 24 hours before the start of Resident Evil 2, and then throughout the course of the game, catch up to that title in the overall timeline. You play as Jill Valentine, one of the members of STARS, and star of the first Resident Evil that took place in the Spencer Mansion. And what is her whole mission this time around? It is basically to escape Raccoon City, and can anyone really blame her? Things have gone really downhill lately. To help her in her escape, she teams up with some mercs from the Umbrella Corporation, basically the ones responsible for the zombie apocalypse in the first place. Now, I won't go into any more details for fear of spoilers, but suffice to say it is going to be a good and scary time. Number 4. While technically a remake in the vein of Resident Evil 2, Capcom has confirmed that there will be changes made to the story. For starters, there won't be multiple endings like the original had, and Capcom has also confirmed that in the sections where Nemesis confronts Jill, you won't be able to choose as to whether you'll run or fight. Oh, and did I mention that Carlos will be a controllable character for sections of the game? They did it well for Sherry Birkin in RE2, so it's exciting to see Capcom have another go-around with the franchise's secondary characters. Number 3. This one has to do with the actual gameplay. Resident Evil 3 will introduce the much-requested dodge mechanic that was sorely missing from the last title. By holding R1 and a direction on the left stick, Jill will actually dodge roll out of harm's way. And I must say, it really does change the way that you approach situations. You no longer have to hug the walls of hallways or alleys hoping to avoid a zombie bite. Instead, you can almost bait them towards you and then dodge around them for a quick escape. And if you time it just right, you can actually get a perfect dodge where time slows down for just a fraction of a second by initiating it right before an attack, netting more space between you and whatever it is that is trying to eat your face. Bath salts not included. Number 2. The game, at least from the recently released demo, seems to be much more wide open and action-oriented than RE2 was. While it's almost a certainty that there will be dark, claustrophobic hallways adorned with flickering lights, that won't be the entire experience. In the demo alone, there were multiple times when there were 4 or more zombies between you and wherever you needed to go. But to help aid with that are the electrical panels that can be shot to electrocute nearby enemies and the classic explosive red barrels. That's right, everyone! Even in the zombie apocalypse, someone was nice enough to set up perfectly placed explosives to help you out. And finally, number 1. No list about Resident Evil 3 would be complete without mentioning the Nemesis. You've probably heard that he is basically Mr. X on steroids, and I have to say, that seems to be pretty much the case. He is a genetically altered tyrant for the purpose of creating the ultimate life form. Whatever the reasons for his creation, he is a terrifying creature that will consistently make Jill's life a living hell. It has also been reported and subsequently rebutted by Capcom that he could break into safe rooms, so who knows if that's actually true or not, but either way, prepare to waste tons of ammo on this guy, just hoping he'll go down long enough for you to get away. And there you have it, guys, the 5 things you need to know about Resident Evil 3 before tackling it on PC, Xbox, and PS4 when it releases on April 3rd. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you are new to the channel, and most importantly, please tell a friend to do the same. We couldn't do this without your love and support. And until next time, you guys stay safe.